You have reached a number that has been disconnected or disconnected or is no longer in service. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. Please check the number and try your call again. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. Please check the number and try your call again. You have reached a number that has been disconnected.
நம்ம ஸ்டாண்டர்ட்ஸ் கூட నాకు Can you hear me, Kumar? Can you hear me? Kumar, can you hear me? Kumar, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Guys, can you hear me? More audio problem. Audio problem. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Hello? Can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Hello? That's nice. How about now? How about now? Can you hear me? Hello? Phone work பண்ணுது. Kumar, can you hear me? No? Kumar, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Kumar? Yeah, connect my link. Do that. Yes, that's it. Never text microphone. All. Okay, join again. Can you hear me now? Hello? Setting is working now. Can you hear me now? Oh. Can you hear me? Say something. Kumar, can you hear me?
Yes, I heard someone. Hold on.
Maybe I think your phone is working. See.
Kumar, can you hear me?
All right. Kumar, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me, everybody?
Yeah.
Settings. Yeah. All right, guys. Can all of you hear me? Okay. Let's start then. Hmm? Sana. Use that and orange again. Pinch out a bigger view. Is a putya. Pinch out a bigger view into home no bagode. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. That is another repair.
I have to. One of us has to leave, I'm leaving, or you leave. Because it's going to echo. Either we have to turn off the audio. We have to turn off the audio in order for us.
Which audio?
I turn it off.
Okay.
I don't think they can hear us, can they?
Ask them.
They could. Jesse, we can hear you.
Oh, you can hear us? Okay, we'll start.
We can do it. Yeah. Most of the picture there. You're the one you guys sent.
Oh, you are the one who said it. We were wondering why it came down. Okay, all right, let's start. No. Okay. All right, let us know, Kumar. Yes, we are here. We can hear you. Yes, we can hear you. Go, start.
Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Savaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Namah Suryaya Chandraya Mangalaya Udaya Cha Guru Shukra Shani Yascha Rahu Me Ketuve Namaha Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah.
All right, all of you, deep breathing. Inhale, exhale deeply. Inhaling walk, exhaling see. Inhale through the Sushumna Nadi if possible, otherwise follow me through 7 times. Hmm. Hmm. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Can all of you hear me?
Yeah.
Kumar, are you recording this? Kumar, are you there?
Yeah, I'm not recording.
Okay, please record.
No, record empty. No, I cannot do that, Manohar.
Yeah, okay, it's all right. The YouTube is on anyway. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. Don't worry.
Phone so I cannot record.
Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. YouTube is recording.
By
Anyway.
any chance, if it gets disconnected, you guys log back again. I got the message like 40 minutes. It may be disconnected.
Let them stay. Let them stay. After some time, it will come back again.
Okay.
All right. Those who cannot get in, you can get through YouTube live.
Okay.
Let me send that message.
Which one? I got first this one.
How many of you there in participants, guys?
I'm here, Manoj.
Okay, that is Preeti. Okay, who else?
Sorry, can you say that again, Manohar?
Deepika, are you there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Nivedita, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, then. All of us are here, I think. All right. Let's chant the, you know what? Before, let's do the regular pranayam. The first pranayam, inhale, exhale, 7 times deeply, inhaling walk, exhaling see. 7 times, follow me through. Step 2, pranayam, halfway through. Step 3 pranayam, inhaling and exhaling in single breath 7 times. As I always tell you guys, the pranayam is very important in our technique, and always try to do this after meditation also. You can be doing other times, as I was recommending earlier, but immediately after meditation is very important, because that is the time your energy is being settled. Energy is settled in Muladhara, so it is a good time to raise the energy and put it in the Agna Chakra. So very important to do the pranayam also after meditation. After meditation, when you are completely focused, when you are in the transcendental consciousness. Okay, let's do the Dhanvantri mantra. And again, when Jayasri is singing once, and then we will say Om Kriya Babaji Namam as usual. We are going to do 7 times. Okay, let's start.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailogya Nathaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailogya Nathaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailogya Nathaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailogya Nathaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailogya Nathaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailogya Nathaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailogya Nathaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailogya Nathaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Babaji Namam. Okay, that's the 8th time. That's enough. We have no nothing wrong saying one more time. Very good. So let's continue with our satsang. So how many of you tried the Siddha medicine we were talking about? How is it working? Any question on the preparations?
We have been trying. No questions on the preparations, and it's been working.
Okay. Do you feel that the kapha or the phlegm is coming out?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Anybody else?
I haven't actually paid attention to it. I will pay attention to that.
Oh, Kumar, நீங்க attention pay பண்ணலையா?
I don't know. They give every day morning. I drink it and that's it. I don't know.
Okay.
But it feels good, you know.
Feels good.
I feel the heat though. I feel like whenever I drink it, I can feel the body heat.
Okay, very good. Okay.
I've been doing that for several years, Manohar.
Oh, really?
And then, yeah. So, but recently, what I also started doing, like, taking ginger with honey and black pepper. And Malika had some cold, and I gave her like 4 times a day, and she got up as if nothing ever happened.
See that? Very good, very good.
Yeah, so we're doing that too. And if you have a little more trouble, you just add like some more cloves in that.
Okay.
It makes it a little bit spicy, but it works like magic.
Yeah. So don't think that just because it is a kitchen medicine, don't ignore it. It is very, very effective. In fact, one of the guys said the doctor was prescribing this to many of the COVID-19 infected patients also. According to him, there was a guy in Germany who completely got rid of this COVID-19, even though he was in emergency room with respirator and all those stuff, ventilator and everything. So do not ignore it. Do not think it is very simple medicine. This has been used thousands of years by our ancestors. So let us follow it sincerely. Again, 3 times a week.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I've been able to, basically keep my asthma in control.
Because of this. Okay, very good, very good. Yeah, that's a good evidence. People have personal experience. Nobody can say no to it. So that is our Siddha's principles also. Have some experience in these medicines, then you start believing it. Start believing it. I have used this for quite a many number of years, and along with some other herbals also, which we'll talk about in the Siddha medicine classes. They are really, really effective. Many of the diseases which cannot be cured by allopathy and modern medicine, I have seen it gives immediate effect, very good effect in using herbal. Of course, you have to follow some restrictions and everything, but it does work. But particularly for virus and bacteria, these spices are really good. So if you want to have a preventive effect, at least once a day, 3 times a week. And if you want to have immediate effect, if you have phlegm, cough, all those things, at least 3 times a day, 3 times a day, 3 days. All right, continuously if you take it, it will reduce the phlegm. And as long as there is no phlegm in your body, the chali and the phlegm complete, then you're okay. Then you are ready to resist any other bacteria and viruses. Okay, so if you don't have any other questions, then we'll move on. Any other questions?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Not on the medicine, but mutra, which mutra? I mean, the Baba mutra, how is that? Like,
Baba mutra is for general health, but there are some mudras people recommend for infections also. But I'm not that familiar. Did you come across any mudra for infection?
Not for the medicine, but I mean the meditation time. So Swami said like we have to put this finger, this one, so that we can keep the energy inside or something like that. I don't know.
This is energy book, right? That's what I read. Like it gives you energy, generates energy.
But Chinmudra is good for this kind of infections, Sharmi? That's what you're saying?
No, I heard that Chinmudra is for giving you energy, like internally, like do the Chinmudra. This is what I read, right? So it actually helps you generate energy, and if you're feeling like low in energy or anything after you finish your meditation, you feel refreshed and energetic. It acts on your Muladhara chakra, is what I heard.
Okay, that's quite a good possibility. But as far as I know, Chinmudra is very good for your brain, for memory. That is one of the reasons I always use it. It is good for your brain, good for your memory, and good for a clean mind. Okay, good for discrimination, good for discriminating between good and bad. It develops a lot of sattvic qualities in your body, and I don't think anything will be wrong if you use the Chinmudra for quite some time also. Okay, so that's the answer, Kumar, unless you have anything else.
Okay, thank you, Manavar.
All right, welcome. Okay. One of the topics today I was thinking of introducing is normal health, normal life, and what is it? So how do we know that that we are removing the karmas? Karmas are gone, and we are okay to go for further spiritual progress. Many of you might be asking these questions. I know, as long as you have disease in your body, or even cough and any other disease coming to you, then you're not having a Suddha Suddha means clean body. So according to Siddhas, your body should be completely devoid of illnesses. Okay, that is the diseaseless body. And they say diseaseless body is possible. I remember one of the main ways by which we can have a diseaseless body is, first of all, to have phlegm in your brain, head, phlegm in your throat, and phlegm in your hip also. There are 3 places. So along with these medicines, if we can increase the amount of time for pranayam, that will be helpful also. Increasing the pranayams, because we do the pranayam after meditation, that is good. But if you do, some of you are doing Surya Namaskar, or if you are doing Surya gazing, which I do sometimes. If some of you want to learn, I can teach you that also some other class. If you do Surya gazing, either in the morning when the sun rises or in the sunset, that is a good time to do pranayam also. Increase the number of times you do pranayam, increase the number of times you do in a particular day also. You can do these 3 pranayams of first step, second step, and third step in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening also. That will also help you to remove the phlegm in the body completely. Okay, so do not think once you remove the phlegm one day or 1 week, it will come. Don't come to you. It won't come to you. No, it will come to you repeatedly. Phlegm is being formed in every cell of a body. All right, so phlegm is part of excretion, because normally our body is healthy because we are having good immunity. Fighting with the bacteria, fighting the viruses is very good in our body. But when they fight, then we do have the phlegm formation. Of course, we have a lymph glands and our system to remove some of these bad fluid excretions. But when they stay in your cells, when they stay in your body, that is phlegm. Okay, so that's found out, discovered. They remain in 3 parts of the body: head, throat, and the hip. Because throat is a place we normally focus on. Say, for example, this coronavirus. The phlegm, we mainly look at the respiratory system, mainly the lungs, mainly the phlegm in the alveoli of the lungs. But of course, the modern allopathy do not understand. We have phlegm formation in the brain also. All right, that is why in the final stage of the COVID-19, as I see in the news, people people have hard breathing first, and then the whole nervous system gets shut down because of the phlegm formation in the brain also. That is where they die. It is not only because of the chest, but the brain phlegm also. So if you keep on increasing your number of times you do pranayam a day, number of times, even each time when you do pranayam, if you increase the numbers, instead of only 7 times, you can do 18 times. Do 18 times, you can do 25 times, 30 times. Increase the time. So as long as your body is capable of holding the heat. One of the important things that happens during pranayam is body is again heated. Ballala Ramalinga Savana Siddha says it is Suddha heat. It's clean heat. It is not the Pitta heat, it is a clean heat. Even this heat, sometimes if it is too much, you may have problem, particularly in the Muladhara chakra. If you do too much of pranayam, that is why we are doing slow and steady. But during the times of this bacterial viral infection, we can increase the time, increase the amount of the number we are doing. Instead of 7, go to 10, 17, 18, 25, and so on. You can increase, but do it until your body is not affected by heat. If there's too much heat in your body, if you cannot bear it, then you can stop or reduce the number. But until then, you can keep on doing. The heat in your body is the one which is going to resist these viruses, bacteria. Okay, even if you are a normal yogi, normal person who does regular meditation, your body will be heated a little bit compared to other people. That is why we always tell the yogis always suggest us not to take cold things, not to take ice cream, not to take ice in the drinks. Always take warm drinks to keep the heat in the body all the time. To keep the heat in the body. And remember the ratio. Remember, if you remember, we talked about the ratio of vata, pitta, and kapha is supposed to be in our body. The more amount of needed for maintaining good immunity, good immune health. So the heat in the body, Suddha heat, clean heat, according to Siddhas, has always to be maintained. Okay, so that way we can keep the resistance in the body and fight any of the viruses. So I think modern medicine also should be more focused on increasing the immunity instead of fighting it only after the infection comes. So if you keep your immunity stronger, nothing will happen to you because your body has the ability to resist whatever bacteria, whatever virus comes. So I think the next stage of modern medicine should be focused towards increasing the immunity, increasing natural immunity, instead of fighting the virus when it comes. Because the virus is very smart, they can mutate very easily. This is one of the reasons why these flu vaccinations don't work sometimes. Because the flu viruses mutate according to the vaccination. So it will resist. Same thing with the bacteria. The bacteria, they know how to mutate and they develop resistance. So they become drug-resistant bacteria. In fact, there is a study on drug-resistant bacteria itself. So they get resistant. So instead of going through all these ways, if you develop your immunity stronger, the immunity is very strong, that will be very, very useful and also effective also. So that is what Siddhas recommend, to develop immunity, to keep your 5 senses clean all the time, to keep your regular meditation. And hats off to Kumar doing the regular meditation. You're posting all those 5 days, 6 days. Hope you did for 7 days, Kumar, including today. So that is good. So regular meditation, regular pranayam, and regular cleaning of the 5 senses, all these things will help a long way towards diseaselessness, agelessness. Okay. Of course, to go into the deathlessness part, we have to do some more meditation and increasing number of hours of meditation also needed, particularly in the Brahma Muhurta time. So that we'll talk some other time. So diseaseless body, if you keep, healthy body, if you keep, that is a normal, healthy life, normal life. So we are talking about life without disease, without aging, without any karmas. So once you remove all those karmas, remember how do we remove the karmas? We talked about முன்னை வினையை முடிச்ச விழுப்புகள் பின்னை வினையை பிடித்து பிசைவர்கள் சென்னியில் வைத்து சிவனலாலே. All those karmas should go away if you focus your attention in meditation. All right, repeatedly. Particularly the second meditation you are taught, meditation at the Agna Chakra Surumane. All right, remember that Agna Chakra Surumane. Anybody has any questions on the Surumane part, Agna Chakra Surumane? That is very, very important meditation. That meditation, second part of the meditation, have to be done at least 10-15 minutes to have a complete effect on your mind. Right? Do not stop only the first level, the mantra alone. The second level is also important, along with, of course, Babaji's meditation. Yeah, go ahead.
Can you explain the second part of Sharmi? She's asking what is the second part of the meditation. When after you say that, like, Priya Babaji Namaha in the middle of the meditation.
Sharmi, you didn't learn the second part?
I don't know if I followed that. I might have missed it one hour. Okay. I keep doing the same meditation and then I ran the class.
Okay. I know Nivedita hasn't been initiated in this kind of meditation. So next time she comes, she'll do. How about Preeti? Preeti, do you remember the second part of meditation?
Focusing on the third eye?
Yes. And also Babaji's presence.
Imagine.
Yeah, you did. Okay. How about Deepika? Did you learn the second part of meditation?
You mean by the mantra?
Yeah, the mantra is the first part. Mantra is the first part. And then the second part is focusing on the third eye and Babaji's presence. No, right?
Yes.
Okay, you remember that. All right. So let me repeat it a little bit so all of you can review also along with somebody who's not learned. Nivedita, you have to get the first level, which is having a mantra for you. I will teach you when you come. So in the meantime, you can go the 16 Kriyas of Babaji, you know that, so you can do that. And then you can also do the second part, which is focusing towards your third eye. All right. So, so rest of you all are familiar with them. Just then the second part of the technique. So, number one, after doing the mantra meditation for about 20 or 30 minutes, minimum is 20 minutes, and during a weekend Sunday meditation, I extend it to 30 or 35 minutes. All right, so that is much better. So after 35 minutes, when I say Om Kriya Babaji Namo Om, we are going to go to the second level of meditation. The second level of meditation is on the Agna Chakra. We also say Surumanai. Okay, that is your bindi. Bindi, where you put your bindi on your forehead, but inside your brain. Imagine if you make a line, through both the ears, the line from the top of your head, this line and this line, wherever they join is the third eye. Inside the head. So it is. You have to imagine. The third eye inside. And I was telling you another battery. One second, guys. Okay, are you still there? Okay, can you hear me? Okay. All right. So because the charge is going, that is why. All right. So okay, it's better. All right. So all of you know the location of the chakras. Remember when we talked about the 7 chakras, I was telling you the Muladhara at the base of the spine, Swadhisthana chakra 3 inches above the Muladhara, and Manipura chakra is your navel, and your heart chakra, Anahata chakra, is between the lungs, the center part, and then the throat chakra, the Visuddhi chakra on your throat, and your Agna chakra is in the Purva Madhi, or between the eyebrows, inside your brain. If you make a line, wherever that line joins inside your brain, is the third Agna chakra. Agna chakra has 2 petals and a circle at the center. And Chirumani is also there. Chirumani is the breathing part, where you have Idagalai, Pingalai. Idagalai is the left nostril. When you breathe through left nostril, Idagalai. Pingalai is when we breathe through right nostril. Chirumani is at the center. So after meditation, you focus on this Chirumani. After meditation is a good time, because that is the time both nostrils breathe at the same time. You can even feel it because both are balanced. So that time you focus on the third eye or Chirumani. And also during that time, you also imagine in our group meditation, Babaji is also sitting with us. Babaji is also sitting with us. So that is the truth. Babaji is spreading his vibrations all the time. And we ever chant Babaji's name, that is his telephone call. Om Kriya Babaji Namo Om. Babaji promised us that he will be there. So imagine that after calling 3 times, Babaji is also sitting with us and meditating. That's the reason why I put Babaji's picture very close to me all the time, so you can feel the presence of him. So 2 things are very important in the second step meditation. Number 1, focusing on your third eye or Chirumani. And number 2, presence of Babaji next to us, at least 10 to 15 times. Okay, 10 to 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes, the second level meditation. Okay, any question on this? Sharmi, do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. Thanks, Manohar. The second level of meditation, what are we actually, what is this for? Like, how is this?
Okay. Okay.
So that's the opening of the third eye. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, now
okay,
yeah, so what we do when we do the mantras repeatedly, we are slowly getting down to Muladhara chakra and completely in the transcendental state. And then with that stage after meditation, if you focus on the third eye, the third eye will open because the Kundalini Shakti, the Shakti is traveling towards the Shiva, Sadashiva. Sadashiva is in the third eye. That's also called Manonmani. Third eye, the Agna chakra, is called a Manonmani, Chirumani, third eye. That is the circle you see at the center of the 2 petals. So the activating the third eye, this is very, very important to use the second level meditation. At least 10 to 15 minutes. Do not do the second level meditation before the first level, because if you do that, then you're going to get heavy headache. Because energy immediately it goes through before settling down, you'll be feeling too much headache. So don't do that. So do the first level meditation and then go to the second level. Okay, it's very important. Yeah. So if you are feeling too much of headache or a weight in the head, then stop doing the second level meditation. Some people have a headache or heavy weight in the head on second level meditation. It has to be done very slowly, step by step. Very important. All right. So any other questions you have? Second level meditation.
I'm good. Thank you, Manohar. It's very clear.
Okay. Preeti, you don't have any questions?
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Deepika, you get it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Nilata, you can do along with the 16 kriyas, you can include this also. for 10 minutes. I think that will be better.
Okay.
All right. So when you come to our house next time, we will give you a mantra for you also. Okay. All right. Now, we've been talking about the normal, healthy life without karma. How is the time? Okay, another 5 minutes, I'll finish it. So, first, another 5 minutes, we will be finishing the satsang. So, let me go through quickly. You're breaking up. Go ahead.
What did you say about karma?
Oh, the question is not, all of you know that one of the ways you can remove your karma is by doing meditation, as well as putting your attention in the third eye. The third eye opens, you have, some of you see some lights, some of you see some colors. Those are all some of the indication. Third eye will open completely only when all the karmas are gone out of you. As long as there are karmas, third eye will not open, because third eye opening will give you siddhis. And somebody has siddhis with the karmas, then it is bad for the world. So siddhas are maintained. There is an opening of the third eye to people who has karmas, good and bad. Whether it's good karma or bad karma, karmas have to go away. So how do you put the karmas away? One of the ways Tirumula Siddha says is to put your attention in your third eye. That is Surumanai. So as long as you have the Surumanai attention, concentration through your second level meditation, your karma is going. This is why some people get heavy headaches, because karmas do not go very easily. They want to stay. So if you too much headache, too much problem, then you have to leave it and come back again, do it. Do not leave the second level meditation because you have headache, because you have problem. Do it repeatedly again and again. Try again and again. You will succeed at last. You know the power. So only with the third eye meditation, third eye opening, your karmas will go completely. Of course, with the first level also will go, but the main thing, the focus towards the third eye, remove your karma very, very fast, along with the first level meditation. Because focusing on the third eye opening is a sure thing that your karmas will leave you. Karmas will leave you completely. So, the normal life without karmas, without any disease, is supposed to be, according to Siddhas, normal, Suddha, or clean human life. So, for that, third eye meditation is important. Deepika, does that help you? Does that answer the question?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. So, second level meditation is very, very important for removing your past karmas. Remember, when we talk about the karma lessons, we have Sanchita karma, that is past life karma, prarabdha karma, akamya karma, which is the present day karma. All these karmas are there within our soul. That is why people are different. Otherwise, when all the karmas are removed, we are all same. We are all same. Only difference between people, one to the other, between you and me, is the difference in the karmas. So the karmas are gone completely, all of us are same, including Siddharth. So all those who are born as human beings, we are all same. We are all having the quality of the same spirit, same spark of the Supreme Spirit. Paramatma spirit is also Jivatma. So the spark of Paramatma, the Jivatma, plus the karmas is our soul. If you remove the karmas and the spark is there, we are almost similar to Paramatma. So Siddha say that is the kind of life we should lead. Okay, without karma. Number one, healthy body, healthy spirit. And number two, your mind should be always peaceful. Mind will be always peaceful when your karmas are completely gone. And also, the next level, your mind will be more joyful. Peacefulness is only the first step. The joyfulness is the second step. So that is what we are aiming at, is always joyful. So we talked about a body, diseaseless body, then healthy mind, which is peaceful mind. That is what was supposed to be normally. Because of bad habits, because of bad upbringing, the mind is not peaceful. So when you do meditation, the first level meditation is very important for peacefulness. To be very, very peaceful, first level meditation important. The second level meditation will remove the karmas and also make you more joyfulness. Joyful. So you don't have peace, you don't have joyfulness in you, that means the karmas are still lingering around. These are some of the indications. Okay, so body, mind. And how about the feelings? Feeling should be always loving feeling. The loving feeling will always be there. Love towards your friend, love towards family member, love towards your community, love towards the whole humanity, even to the living things which have less than five senses. Your love towards all the life in the whole universe will be there. Love towards even non-living things will be there. Respecting those non-living things will be there. Respecting all the living things will be there. Okay, when you are a complete, clarified, clear clarity of karmas and healthy body and healthy mind you have, your feelings will be completely love, full of love. And above, little above, your feelings will have compassion, compassionate feelings will be there. All of you know, said the Valalar, வாடிய பயிரை கண்டபோதெல்லாம் வாடினேன். Even a plant without water, without energy, when it droops, even that will affect the mind of a siddha, the healthy person. So that is the feeling of a completely normal person, normal life, human supposed to have. If you don't have this love, you don't have this compassion, then we are still not clear. Okay, the feeling should be like that. The next one, remember we talked about the body, we talked about mind, we talked about the feelings. The last one is our energy. How do you feel about the energy? The energy should be always blissful. Blissful, very, very important. Blissful is completely satisfied, completely without any problem, without any fear, without any worries. That kind of feeling is blissfulness, happiness, blissfulness. And to the ultimate, blissfulness keep on staying with you. You always feel ecstasy, ecstasy in your body, ecstasy in your body. Blissfulness is the first step, ecstasy in the next step. Remember, we talked about peacefulness first step, joyfulness next step. Love first step in the feeling, compassion next step. Same thing happens in the energy. First is blissfulness, the second level is completely ecstasy. All right, so all these four levels of the body, physical body, mental body, the feeling body, and the energy body, all of them have to be complete. This is how you're supposed to feel: healthy, peaceful, joyful, loveful, loving, compassionate, blissful, and ecstasy, feeling ecstasy. This is the normal life Siddhas are prescribing to us. We can all achieve this if we keep on doing their techniques of meditation, introspection, pranayam, and all these techniques, keeping them successfully in all those steps. Okay? So with that, I'm going to finish my satsang unless you have some questions. Go ahead if you have any questions, any of you. Kumar, any questions? Sharmi?
Thank you.
Preeti?
Thank you.
All right. Deepika?
No, Kumar. No, Amal, no questions.
Okay. How about Nivjeta?
No questions.
All right. Very good. So we'll conclude our satsang today, meditation satsang. We'll start with Om Namah Shivaya and then Shivaya Namah. Let's do that. Shivaya. Shivaya Namaya Navasima Mavaya Nasi Siya Namava Vashimaya Om Shivaya Namah Siya Namava Shivaya Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya Namah Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Ki Baba. Om Ki Baba. Thank you all.
Thank you, Manoj. Jayashree, I'm missing the prasad.
She needs the prasad. You want to show them the prasad?
I'm missing that. It's been a long virtual prasada.
Sure.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye.